Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Ngasidi HSLC examination koi BOSEM na lawba class 10 gi examination gi biology gi suggestion gi question answer khara analyze tawminasi. Handak exam da hangakpa yaba question answer ngaktani ko. So mayam yengbirasi se ahanbagi sina khoi gi chapter number 13 dagi hawre biology portion se chapter number 13 dagi hawi ko. So first chapter se khoi gi life process ne. Life process ta handaki 2025 da hangakpa yaba question se ahanbagi oina haifedi yengasi ko. Why animals are considered as heterotrophic organism? Explain the four type of heterotrophic nutrition. Animals se khoina heterotrophic organism ni haina consider tawrise karigino magi four types of nutrition da explain tawshine. So mayam class ta gadi already loikramina mayam dum khangbiramani ko. Kaigino haragadi khoigi animals depend on plant or other animals for food as they cannot prepare their own food. Animals sing se plant da natraga animals atopa da makhoi food ki depend tawraga layeba. Kaigino haragadi khoi ishana ishagi food se sungba ngamde. Aduna maram moiraga heterotrophic organism sing se atopa da haide khoi animals sing se heterotrophic organism ne haina consider tawbane ko. And magi four types of nutrition. The first one is holozoic animals, saprozoids, saprophytic fungi, parasitic organism. Sisingje class taga di already loiramani ko ma'am haifetang biro. Mathangi question ani shubasina the undigested protein from the stomach are digested inside the small intestine. Analyze the statement by giving two reasons. Undigested proteins akoigi small intestine da digest taweba. Asigi statement se analyze tawsini reason ani piraga. Karigino haragadi akoigi stomach da partially digested oeba protein se by the help of enzyme pepsin sin. Pepsin enzyme sin ki mateng da akoigi stomach akoigi protein se partially digest oeba. Then akoigi stomach ki wall sida su akoigi enzyme mayam ama secrete tawi adugi enzyme sina protein se amino acid da breakdown to honba ngameba ko. Another question is question number 3. What is excretion? Excretion harisi karino sine. Excretion haragadi waste material removed tawbodo adudubu excretion kaweba ko. Next is illustrate the function of capillaries. Capillaries ki function illustrate tawsine. It helps in exchange of material between the blood and surrounding cell. Next question is distinguish between arteries and vein. Arteries ka vein gi distinguish tawsine. Arteries hardi karino haragadi makoina they carry blood from heart to the various organ. Or heart tegi various organs in the blood carry the web arteries na. Then arteries the yauriba walls thick wall ni and makoida blood flow tawise high pressure no web. Next is vein gina karino haragadi they carry blood from the various organ aduga heart return to web. Then makoigi wall se thin oi aduga makoidi chiliba pressure sa blood flow tawriba pressure se low pressure ne. Koina remember to be abadi artery dana high pressure ni vein dana low pressure ne buka. Next question is write the function of stomata. Stomata gi function using. Karino haragadi exchange of gases during photosynthesis. It helps in the exchange of gases during photosynthesis and also it helps in transpiration. That's to help the sigi explanation je fazana explain tawdasu yaraba na hana khaliko oza singina already school da tawa explain tawra khola loibiramani aduna mayamna in depth oina di explain tawroi just summarize type da dum hairage ko mathangi questions na write three events which occur during photosynthesis. Photosynthesis da occur to events ahum do hayusini. So the first one is chlorophyll of the plants in a light energy trap taurani. Then light energy is a chemical energy the conversion taurani and quick water molecules the hydrogen and oxygen the evolve to nebukwa. Mathang dana quick carbon dioxide sa carbohydrate the convert to reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrate. Mathangi questions in a what are the function of gastric juice? Gastric juice ki function se kai no sine. Gastric juice kay had hydrochloric acid, pepsin and mucus neb. Hydrochloric acid sina particular foods acidic medium the facilitate the honganeb. Kaigumba foods acidic medium or gadi pepsin hariba enzymes na partially protein digestion to the mating pangwangam. Then mucus in a stomach lining of the stomach set stomach layers mana protect the web. Hydrochloric acid tugi action tagi prevent taunabaidamagta protect tawraga layeba mucus ko. Next question is, why does undigested protein from the stomach are digested inside the small intestine? Ko sigi question se mamang do su dum yaw ko. Mathangina, write the function of bile juice in digestion of food. Bile juice in digestion of food ki function use in it. So it bring about the emulsification of fats. Next is it convert acidic food which enter the small intestine into alkaline for enzyme to act on it. Next question is, distinguish between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration get distinguished. Aerobic respiration haragadi akhoi process of breakdown of food in presence of oxygen ne. Anaerobic haragana process of breakdown of food in absence of oxygen duni ko. So mayam dum point kara dum ire yung biro ko. Next question is, write advantage. What advantage does a terrestrial animal get with regard to obtain oxygen for respiration over the aquatic animal? Akhoi terrestrial animals sing oxygen fangnaba respiration makoi aquatic animals sing sidagi makoi da kari kanaba leibano sine maidi terrestrial animal ga aquatic animal ga terrestrial animals sing oxygen low na bai da magda makoi da kari advantage oibano sineba ko. Terrestrial animal inhale oxygen directly from the atmosphere ne. Akhoi is a terrestrial animal ne ko. Khoi di atmosphere gi directly oxygen inhale to bungame. Whereas aquatic animals sing sidi kai dawe makoi di dissolve oxygen ne water gi dissolve oxygen se low do ne ko aduna makoi gi dissolve oibo oxygen se yamna oxygen levels yamna neme quite low oibo ko. Next question is, what is how is water transported in plant? Plant the water se kamaina transport to bunu sini. So ma'am hafiding biro sigi sisuka. Mathang question sina, what are the difference between transport of material in xylem and phylum? Xylem and phylum gi difference between se kaino sini. Xylem sina akhoi transport to doisi akhoi water and mineral transport to gani, and also it help in upward movement movement over the half to gani ko. Then the flow of materials take place from root to leaf. Root tagi leaf for the materials mama transport over mating bangane. Next is akhoi phylum sina transport to do photosynthetic product. Photosynthesis tauba loiraga pithoraiba products sing sa transport over the mating bangane. Then mana downward and lateral movement leaf tagi different part of the plants in the transport tauga doine ko phylum sina taudoisha. Next question is, what are the advantages of separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in birds and animals? Hadi separation of oxygenated blood ka deoxygenated blood ka separation or is a birds and mammals ka separate or is a kari maram gi no sine. So kari gi no haraga di akhoi gi oxygenated blood se ga deoxygenated blood se akhoi gi habide mix tawdana bane. Ani se mixing tawdana bane. It make their circulatory system more efficient, and also it help in maintaining the constant system of body temperature ko habade khoi oxygen ka carbon dioxide ke mix tawkiba taraga de khoi body the various effect mem lakane ba aduna maram oiraga makhoi se separate tawbane ba ko. Next question is, how is food transported in plant? Question ji repeat la ko ai handanam ko hapsal la leirame sigi singsi so. Next mathangina, explain the closing and opening of stomata. Closing opening and closing of stomata leire. Mathangi, how is oxygen and carbon dioxide transport in human being? Next is, explain double circulation in human being. Human being the double circulation se as explain the way. Next question. Mathang question na, what will be the consequence of deficiency of hemoglobin in our body? Hemoglobin yaudrogati koi body the kari aswebe lakani sine. Hemoglobin yaudrogati oxygen supply to bogi changsi so hanthar ani ko. Kaigino haidi hemoglobin sine oxygen carry to win. And also anemia haiba anaba se narakane. Next is, what are the methods used by the plant to get rid of excretory product? Excretory products se get rid of the magta method kari sizinaba no sine. So ying biro mayam ya ying biro ko. Mathangdana, the human lungs are digested to have the maximum surface area. Excess of gases explain silere. Next question is, what are platelet? Mathangdana, describe the flow of blood through human heart. Mathangdana, write the function of kidney, ureter and urinary bladder. Overall equation of photosynthesis. So siki questions in chapter number 13 gini ko. Mathangi questions in chapter number 14 gi laira. control and coordination in living being ko. So sigi chapter da itina ahanba question say what will happen when there is insufficient secretion of insulin into in the body. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕꯣꯗꯤꯗ insufficient secretion of insulin ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯅꯣ ꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ. ꯁꯣ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯗ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯨꯂꯔ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯒꯔ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯤꯗꯣ ꯗꯥꯏꯕꯦꯇꯤꯁ ꯅꯥꯔꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ. Next question is which part of the brain control the involuntary action like heartbeat, respiration, etc. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯄꯥꯔꯠꯅꯅꯣꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯔꯠꯕꯤꯠ ꯀꯨꯝꯕ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯤꯔꯦꯁꯟꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯜ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ. ꯁꯣ ꯀꯔꯝꯕꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯦꯟꯒꯤ hind brain medulla oblongata. Next question is write 5 animals hormones. Write it one function. Animals hormones manga khak use in pituitary hormones. Pituitary hormones in a growth hormones ni. Insulin in a sugar level control the whole. Thyroxine hormones in it helps to regulate the protein, carbohydrate, protein and fats balance for the growth. Then adrenal later, then estrogen later. Ko atay hormones ma'am lady but si khakang ire ko 5 hibernina. Adrenal sina tawdoise. Adrenal facilitate the response of sudden demand imposed by distress such as pain, cold, low sugar, low blood pressure, anger, passion, etc. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯥꯎꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯒ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯑꯀꯤꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯒ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯍꯣꯔꯃꯣꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ adrenal hormones ꯀꯣ. Estrogen hormones ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ femaleꯒꯤ hormone ꯀꯣ. Next is question number 4. What will happen if the secretion of pituitary hormones optimum lays excessive during childhood? Ko akoigi pituitary hormones da optimum oiraba o natraga less oiraba o natraga excessive oiraba koi childhood matam adu kari oirakani sine. If the secretion of pituitary hormone is optimum during the childhood, the particular individual will grow the normal growth. Kaikuma normally fazana chang naina ko pituitary hormones release tauba taragadi particular individuals to normal growth lakane normal growth oineba. Less oiba taragana mase anemba mi dwarfism haibado adu oiganeba. Excessive oiba taragana extremely tall individual oiganeba aduduna gigantism haibasi oidoineba ko. Mathangi questions na what are the major parts of the human brain? Human brain ki major parts kay no se sidalum laire dum explanation ju dum yaure ko haibitang ingbiro my functions sing ju ko. Exam da hangba matamda write the function of forebrain nadruga hind brain kind hangba yai ko. Mathangina what is the factor responsible for the movement of leaf in a sensitive plant? Sensitive plant the karamba factor no responsible oivano sine. Next question is define reflex arc sign of reflex action condition reflex. Sidadum answer yaure ko ming biro. Next is shoot are positively phototropic but root are positively geotropic. Why? Shoot sina positively phototropic oirisi kari maram gino sine. Root sina geotropic oirisi kari maram gino hai. Karigino haragadi shoot grow toward the light ki direction da koi plant ki matha ki part se koi plant ki pampi ki upper part se sunlight ki direction da flow to haidi makhoi ki movement se dom da chatleba ko adudugi neba makhoi se photo positively phototropic oirise. Then root sine kaigino haragadi makhada haidi makhada koi gi gravitation force gravitational pull tawraga chatleba aduna maram oiraga su root sina positively geotropic oibaneba ko. Next question is distinguish between involuntary action and reflex action. Involuntary action ga reflex action ga distinguish the way. Involuntary actions are not reflexes. Involuntary actions generally involve brain. Involuntary action may not be quick. Non reflex action the older reflex action are involuntary in nature. Reflex action are usually at the level of spinal cord. Reflex action are very quick. Next is what is apical dominance. Next question is how does chemical coordination take place in animals? Mathangina name the hormones responsible for puberty in male and females. Next question is what could be the consequence if the adrenal gland is removed from the human body? Give 3 points. Adrenal glands the human body dagi lauthokiba taragadi kari oirakpa yabano sine. So kari oiba yai haragadi adrenaline haribo hormones is secret tawraroi ko. Adrenaline hormones is secret tawdaba taragadi breathing gi rate se decrease oirani. Heartbeat slower resulting in supply of less oxygen to the muscle. Then human body will not ready to face the hard situation. Next question is, give one point of difference between gabberellin and abscisic acid. So gibberellin haragana growth promoter ni, whereas abscisic haragana growth inhibitor ni ko. Next question is chapter number 15 gina reproduction. Reproduction gina, what are the advantages of sexual reproduction over asexual reproduction? Next question is distinguish between budding and fragmentation. Budding and fragmentation mayam screenshot tawrago issue or natraga video se post tawrago issue dum sinbiro ko. Next question is, what is a flower? Explain the complete structure with a near level diagram. Diagram dubudi yaudre but akhoi book to yauba diagram dum prepare to biro ko. Magi complete structure singse sida leire. Next question is, distinguish between sexual and asexual reproduction. Asexual and sexual reproduction ki distinguish leire. Mathangna, what is seed? How a seed form? Explain the structure of seed. Sigi question sisu sida leire. Next question is, what is vegetative reproduction? Right to advantage of vegetative reproduction. Sigi se aina keno tawbada soikhre ko. Haifetang semdokbiro. Mathang questions. Now, what is reproduction? Why it is necessary? Later. Next is, what is cloning? Distinguish between monocotyledon and dicotyledon plants. Later. Next is, distinguish between pollination and fertilization. Next question is, what is a spore? How does an organism benefit if it is produced through spores? Next question is, how does seed germination take place? Next is, what is tissue culture? Write its advantage. Next question is, illustrate a suitable example on the three types of sexual reproduction in invertebrate hyphenica. Then next, now explain the process of tissue culture in plant. Then what could be the possible function of calyx and corolla? How does an organism be benefited if reproduced through spores? Spores ke through the reproduced or pataragadiko. Next question is heredity and evolution. Distinguish between back cross and test cross. Next question is, why did Mendel select the common P for his experiment? Next is, state Mendel's law of inheritance. Next question is, write the phenotypic and genotypic ratio of F2 generation in dihybrid cross. What are the dominant and recessive character? Third question now, how was the life originated? By Stanley M. Miller and Horace C. Urey. Next is, what is evolution? Next question is, what will happen if the tail of mice are surgically removed in its generation while breeding? Next question is, how does the study of fossil provide an evidence in favor of organic evolution? Next question is, explain the theory of organic evolution proposed by Charles Darwin. Mathangi questions in explain the three evidence of organic evolutions. Mathang questions now, all human individuals belongs to a single species. How it is proof the higher god. Mathang question now, human race have the yellow, black, and white or brown in skin color, but all of them belong to the single species. How scientists prove it? God, Mathang trace the migratory route of human species. Migratory route of human species. Next is distinguish between homologous and analogous organs. Next question is, differentiate between monohybrid cross from dihybrid cross with 3 points. Later, Mathangana chapter number 17, our environment. Why are the green plant called producer? Next question is, what are tropic level? What will happen if we kill all insect? Why it is a waste dump and unspecified place in unscientified manner in Manipur? What are the cause of ozone layer depletion? Right, it is fake in human being. Then next question si dum sida leibire mayam adum mingbiro ko. Mathang, what is the role of decomposer in ecosystem? Role of insect in ecosystem. So mayam screenshot tawrago if yingbiro dum. Mathangi chapter number 18 sida leire. Give 2 point of difference between social forestry and agroforestry. Then ecological service provided by the forest. Step to be taken for the conservation of wildlife and petroleum. So functional distillations. Chapter number 19, Region and Environment. So diagramna sida leireko. ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁ꯭ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯟꯁꯣꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯣꯀꯣ if PDF ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯛꯑꯣ PDFꯀꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯅ PDF ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯝ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯂꯨꯄꯥ 50 ꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯞꯄꯤꯔꯛꯑꯣꯀꯣ ꯆꯥꯔꯖ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯗꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯃꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯖ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯂꯧꯔꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯗꯦꯟ ꯁꯣ ꯍꯥꯔꯠ ꯀꯣꯄꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ AJ ꯇꯨꯔꯁ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯚꯦꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯣꯛꯇꯥ ꯇꯦꯔꯥꯈꯣꯡ ꯋꯥꯔꯗ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 1ꯗ ꯂꯩꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯀꯝꯄ꯭ꯌꯨꯇꯔ ꯁꯣꯐꯇꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯔꯠ ꯀꯣꯄꯤ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯇꯦꯜꯁ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯝꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯄꯣꯁꯇꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯇꯦꯂꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯁꯣ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯜꯂꯦ ꯊꯦꯡꯛ ꯌꯨ